Okay, folks, quick tour of the ranch. You can see we added guy ropes to the vertical. The vertical hasn't been tuned yet. It's still 70 feet, 7 inches. I don't know if I'll have to shorten it because I'm on the CW portion and that's probably fine for 80 meters. We'll see. I guess it depends on how many radials you have in place, and I have 64, which is a lot. So that can change the resonant frequency too. But you can see I got the 4 earth anchors in to hold the guys. Those are 48 inches long. That was a lot of work. The feed line I did today, this was 12 hours and 15 minutes. Started first thing this morning with pouring concrete here. This was all busted up. And I already had the first 10-foot section of PVC conduit in place and rebar. So I went ahead and poured concrete this morning, and then I started on the trench here. And she goes all the way down here. Oh, I should have shown you that spool. You see a spool with black Dacron rope. That's the same spool that I made in order to lay out the radials. You can see all the radials. On this side, they're white. On this side, they're purple. They're a little harder to see over here, but they go all the way around. Yeah, I just left that spool in the center and just pulled out each radial all the way to the edge. You can see a flag. That's 71 feet. 71 feet to that flag out there. Yada, yada. But I just, as I laid and cemented each piece of PVC conduit, I took this stiff, this is 6-gauge copper or 8-gauge copper solid wire. I took this and fed it through each section one by one, and it was tied to the other end of the Dacron rope on that spool. So now that I have this all the way through, I can just pull my feed line. I can pull my coax all the way. This is kind of a neat view of the radials. You can see all 64 of them hooked up. There are 60 holes, but then the corners are doubled. So that makes 64. And I guess we should do a quick view up. And we always know which way the wind is blowing. That's for sure. And maybe just a quick view of the radials from out here. I think it's kind of impressive to see them from the edge. Oh yeah, I took marking paint and I painted my circle. And then each one of these is 6 foot 11 inches apart at the circle, at the orange mark. So that's it, a 12-hour day, and got the feed line trenched in. So now all I have to do is pull the coax with that black Dacron rope and hook it up, and we're good to go.